I'm Scarlett DeBeese, and I show women entrepreneurs what clothes to wear so they'll make more money, get better clients, and stop getting overwhelmed and insecure when it comes to choosing what to wear. And today I wanted to talk about change. So now there's so much going on with the world, with things getting back to normal, sometimes not getting back to normal, but there's a lot of change in the air. And very often, women are afraid, or everybody, of change. And I've noticed a lot, I hear a lot, that there's some resistance to making changes about ourselves because it's always easier to do what we're already doing. We're more comfortable, right? So what I mentioned this to my business coach, and she gave me this great example because I was telling her how a lot of women are afraid to change what they wear and how they wear their clothes because they're pretty stuck in their groove. And even though they're not happy, and even though they know they could do better, very often there's a lot of fear that goes on before they make the decision to dress better and before they go through the transformation. There's a lot of fear going on. And she gave me the perfect example. And if I could show you the picture, I would, but let me see if I can. But I'm going to show you. Let's see. This was the example of what happens if you don't change. There are plenty of women who still have their 1980s power suits. And there are plenty of women who still dress in a way that worked a little while ago, like 10 years ago or 20 years ago. So is that really how you want to be seen? Is that really how you want to be perceived as somebody who's so stuck in the past? So I have women who will work with me, but initially they're very, very, very nervous because it's something new. And what do you mean you're going to show me what to wear? What do you mean you're going to tell me that this looks good and that doesn't look good? Now, I'll tell you, everybody always, relaxes very quickly with me. That's just how I work and how I roll. But there is often that fear because of the change. So I'm asking you to consider kind of getting over it as quickly as possible because what's on the other side is so much better. When you do a change in your diet or your environment or what you wear or your hair or your makeup, it's always better. It's always better when you have something new. So, look, there are, if you wear your makeup the same way you wore 20 years ago, you're going to look older than you are, and you're going to look very dated. If you're going to wear your hair the same way you have for 20 years, it just doesn't work as well on us when we get a little older or wiser. When you wear the same clothes or the same type of clothes over and over again, it shows you're kind of stuck in the past. And it's not flattering you because your body is likely not the same as it was 10, 20 years ago, which leads me into something I'd like for you to try. I've had clients who will show me clothes in their closet and they'll tell me this doesn't, I used to love this, but it doesn't fit anymore. And very often I ask them to try it on. And whoa, many times it actually does fit. But the story that is being told in their head that they've told themselves is that I've gotten bigger, my body has changed, so that won't fit me anymore. But very often it really does still fit. So I want you to give it that opportunity, to try it on. Now, if it really doesn't fit, or if it looks like something from Working Girl or 1990s or 2000s, however you say that show, then you really shouldn't keep it anymore. You should let go of it. You also should try things on that you think fit you really great, but when you put them on, I want you to take a look and see if maybe they're too big. Because if they're too big, you're also going to look a lot bigger. So these are things that I really want you to think about. Don't just let it hang there. Try it on. Take a look. You have a 3-day weekend coming up. This is the perfect time to get in your closet and dig in. My true belief is that when you have the right clothes in your closet, you can have more outfits, but with fewer clothes. You could actually move out some of those pieces and have more outfits to wear because you're going to discover more clothes as you go in there too. Now, what I do is I help women find the clothes that they can make tons of outfits with, but the clothes that fit them as they are now and will show you off as the superpower you are or that you're working on being. If you want people to hire you, you have to look current. You have to look confident. You have to look like you have some power. And it's only going to happen when you're wearing clothes that are right for you, because the message you send needs to be that you're working hard, not a working girl, right? So next week on Friday, July 9th, at noon, I'm going to be hosting a free webinar called Scarlett Says. That means you get to show me something in your closet, whether it's accessories, shoes, a dress, a top, whatever it is, or ask me a question, and you're going to get the answer. It's going to be actually kind of like a lot of fun because, and I'll put that in the chat, the link. There you go. You have to register though, and I will be recording it, but you need to register to get the recording. So I have women who'll say, I have a service called Scarlett on Call, where any client can ask me a question when they need the question answered, or I can buy something for them or find them something rather. So this is your chance. So you can say, Scarlett, I got this necklace 15 years ago. I love it, but I don't know what to do with it. You have something like that. You know it. So that's your opportunity to show me, to ask me. You can be on camera or off. So camera shy people are welcome, but I invite you to register and grab that spot so that you can find out what Scarlett says. Ask away. I love Q&A. This is going to be a fun opportunity to pick something from your closet or pick my brain and let me help you come up with some new ideas and use what you have or guide you to what you should buy. Every woman deserves a change. I'm here to help make sure it's the right one for you. So I want you to please register at that link, and then next Friday at noon, lunchtime for most in my area anyway, and ask away. So remember, you can go in your closet this weekend, take a piece of clothing out, look at it and go, should I or shouldn't I? Is it right? Should I let it go? Should I keep it? And then ask me. You can show me literally right then and there on Zoom. It's a lot of fun. Okay. My thing is to be creative using what people already own. I love reusing what somebody already owns. I do not believe in getting rid of everything, and I do not believe in buying a ton of new clothes. But I do believe in combining what you have in new and creative ways. All right? So I will see you next Friday at noon. Register at that link, wherever it is, I don't know. And go in your closet this weekend, see what you can find, try something on. You could be very surprised because it could, in fact, really fit you after all. And the less you have in there, the more outfits you're going to have. I promise you. Reach out if you have any questions. I will see you next Friday. Have a great weekend. And remember, change is good. Change your mind, change your clothes, change your business. You'll change your bank account. Okay, have a great weekend. All right. And I will see you there. Bye-bye.